Saturday afternoon. I don't think the rye's dry enough. There's a span gauge, Plano, Texas. Plano, Texas, however you say it. I thought that was a fairly decent, reputable company. Apparently New Holland and these guys got together in the 90s and came up with the worst gauge plan you ever could. So I was kind of guessing with this thing last year. I realized right off the bat when I did the rye last year that something was funny. And as you can see by the 400 pounds it's reading, I don't think the atmosphere is that high. So in the middle of haying last year, I ordered a glycerin filled gauge. Nothing fancy. I hope you can see it. I can't with my polarized glasses in this camera. The hole's a little big. I thought this housing would screw apart and there was just a gauge inside of it. No, that is not the case. I figured I could, put that in there and then everything would go back together, but that ain't the way it works. So I don't have any bolts to put the clamps on and whatever. I'll save that stuff in case I want to do something with it, but gutting this out is not what I thought it was. So I'm just gonna cable tie that thing in. It can't go through there, so we're just gonna cable tie it in place. It's fine. And we got to go back to when I went and got wrap. Good thing I got twine when I got wrap. The twine is less. Okay, well, that's my complaints about gauges. Well, now it's Sunday morning. Wasn't a whole ton of dew. It wasn't bad. Me standing by the house, it looks like it's getting really dry on top, but not really so much. There's a little bit of surface moisture, a little dew underneath, so there's a slight south breeze here, so we'll let that dry it out till I go finish greasing and oiling the baler. I was putzing with that yesterday, and then a couple things popped up that I didn't end up doing that, but we won't go into that because it doesn't involve any interesting things here. So I'm gonna go finish the baler and we'll see where this goes. Maybe by noon. It's we've definitely lost some moisture, and this rye needs quite a bit to ferment those stems. So basically we're at I just don't want to get too carried away where they're so heavy that they're a pain to deal with. So we'll bring it back when we get going. Okay, here we go. We're gonna bale it. I just took a walk around the field with the field measuring phone app because me and Cody actually measured that one out with a 300-foot tape, but that was before I chopped off pieces for cow lot and that little bump out for the pasture where we cleared the brush and a old junk pile up there. That really should be reseeded, but it's growing a bunch of clover and a bunch of grass, so we'll let it be for now. We'll get that when we work on that pasture. I'll just include that and fix it all up at once. So I think I'll jump in a second row here. We'll leave the outside to last. Well, I got the size in the right hole. That pinned and tripped nicely with the pin where it's supposed to be. The left side, right hand looking backwards, twine arm dropped, but the twine didn't feed, so We had to fix that. So we're double twined on one side. That looks small, but heavy. I got 1,000 pounds on the gauge. The moisture seems plenty damp. I was gonna grab a tape measure. I didn't grab a tape measure. My gauge is reading funny. It shouldn't, they're usually right, but I never trust the first bale to be representative of anything. This is always that way. I mean, being as the moisture it's got, it's tight, it's heavy. Rye always looks a little raggy because you get these flyers. Well, I guess I'm going to pull forward and make another one with the... We'll see what we get to. I mean, that's not... I'm not sure if I'm entirely to 4 feet or not. That claims it's 54. I don't believe it's 54. We'll make another one. Well, it only took to the 4th bale to get it to twine right, so that ain't too bad, right? I shut it down and started digging around in there. There appeared to be a hayseed and grease wad keeping that one twine arm from going all the way in. Alright, well, we're going along nicely. 2 weeks ago I would have said there was no way I could even get half of what I got off of this last year, which was 22, except this last one was small, so I fed it to the cow, so let's say 21. These bales are about 52 inches, so that's good. But I got a lot of baling yet to do here, and I'm working on number 10. So it's it don't suck. This rye did this on winter melt and 1.6 inches of rain, and 1 inch of that 1.6 was last Monday. So yeah, we still like rye. We're kind of in the better, thicker stuff here that I pointed out in the cutting video. Someday when I have a V-rake, I'll probably hammer 2 of these together. But laid out 4 foot like this, it ain't bad. I don't have to do many fancy things to get pretty nice square edge bales. Alright, well, we're just about to make another one here, so I'll keep baling and let you know how it's going later. Well, we're hauling the bales over by the wrapper over there. Makes it go quicker. Cody claims he's on his way, so I got a few more to get back there, and they're not really that far. But then I'm never waiting when I'm wrapping. He'll be there with a bale to throw it on as soon as I'm done. Luckily, I did not cut the other piece, because by the time I ran that home and all of this business, Be an awful late night. Small equipment. Well, not that this thing's that small, but takes time. There's 21 bales here. I don't believe I got that. I was gonna be happy if I got 15, but lots of cow manure does good things. Okay, we'll bring you back for a bale or two on a wrapper. Well, there's the fourth one wrapping. Cody got here right when I got the bales all moved up in line there, and I just had time to get, I set one on and tried it, got the hydraulic set where it's supposed to be. That's the first time we've ever wrapped with the 2520. I knew he was going to climb on there because he hates this tractor. Just never got used to it. Shifting's different, whatever. It just feels a lot different than if you're used to running a loader on that one. This one feels a whole bunch different. That was the last one off the outside there. It's got some grass from the edge and stuff. It's mostly rye, but it's a little bit misshapen. One side got a little fat because I was I got a ridge pushed up along the fence line. Too many seasons of offset disc to there. Gotta get a land leveler going. It's wrapping all right. Okay, we better get him some more. Well, we just had to switch rolls. There's a hole. Oh, it ain't gonna hurt. There, it's gone. Okay, well, we're wrapping at a heck of a good rate here, so. Better get going. Should probably be timing this. This is probably the most efficient wrapping we've ever done. That 2520 works really nice on that wrapper. There's the last one. Pretty dry, dusty even. And stay right there. Gotta wrap the other field yet when we cut it. Well, the way that went, we probably could have done both fields, but I'd rather have this all done nice here and ready to go than some kind of a half a catastrophe and lose something and have a bunch of bales getting hot and whatever. I don't have 100 beef. Got a deer fly on my sunglasses. All right, well, there we go. We'll see what's going to happen next. I thought about throwing that disc on, but boy, what a guy wouldn't give for a no-till drill right now. I'd be hammering sorghum seed in there right now. Fertilizer on top, no-till it in. It's supposed to get rained on tomorrow. I'll hopefully get that rain. That other rye, I'll get it. I don't know, I think I can squeeze it in this week. And whatever doesn't happen, I got a field to plant some millet or sorghum in here. All right, well, everyone, thanks for watching, and lots more summer farming coming.